I am a Spira, and I come to invest love light within you, for the dawning within your being of a greater divine quintessence, a wonderment of joy and harmony, a sacred reawakening of spirit, so that you may access those quintessences that are yours for the asking, that are yours for the mastering, that are yours for creativity and recreativity to flow through you. You may intuit through my name, dearest ones, that when you aspire to something great and divine and original and creative, I am there to assist you. Every aspiration that is based on a pure motive of devotion to God, of love toward all, of harmony unto every sentient being, allows there to be a miracle manifestation whereby God's grace does indeed flow unto and through you, coalescing in fountains of light, in kaleidoscopic, reinvigorating energy fields. Each of you has a creative self that you may call your I Am Presence, your Buddha nature, your great solar reality. And this creative self, as a co-creator with God, does illumine the world through its offering to humanity. And when you aspire as a co-creator to enter into the creative processes of life with the source of all that is, bright and beautiful, majestic and magical, harmonious and healthful, truly then, dearest ones, does there manifest an action of the crystal rays through your being, through the nexus of your heart, your hands, your feet, for a fivefold action of quintessence, rebirthing right within you first the mystical, and then emanating that forth to all whom you seek to affect by God's grace. Each of you is an enigmatic being. Are you an enigma to yourself? Sometimes, as we observe it, by watching what you do, what you think, how you act in all situations, from a vantage point of an illusory world that is not quite as real as that which exists in the higher octaves of light. Yet, you are never truly, completely an enigma to God, for you are God's son or God's daughter. And yet, you may solve the riddle of life, the equation of yourself, with help from the archangels and archei of the 5 crystal rays and the Elohim thereof, who would move you into dimensional fields and radiant light waves and light wave worlds of higher joy and presence. Because through your imaginative and creative self, it is your right to so enter these spiritual planes and experience something new, powerful, even dramatic. Yes, blessed ones, when you desire a higher level of creative mindfulness and divine heart-centeredness through what you muse upon, we are there to illumine every thought, every impulse, every urge of emotion and feeling that manifests within your world, so that highlighted by this higher grace that you and we call quintessence, there may be something beyond this plane arising from within you and recreating you again and again with that spiritual fire of pure light, unadulterated light. Look at this word, unadulterated. Would you consider that wrapped within this word is also something magical that brings you back to your childlike state of wonderment and inner harmony, where you are not in an adult state of staid consciousness, stuck in a rut that you have created for yourself, sometimes over eons of time, through thought processes that are limiting and matrices and engrams that you accept as reality. Put aside all that you think that you know of what heaven is, and come with us now in spirit to imaginatively feel as a child again the wonder of walking within the Elysian fields of light, within the holy city, and experiencing the buoyancy, the newness of true life as it exists in eternality. Yes, blessed ones, the archangels and archei of the 5 crystal rays are all as child beings. For there is no one perfect manifestation of our ray and a matrix that exists in the same frequency forever. We are ever changing as life is ever morphing. We are ever evolving as the cosmos is ever expanding. We illumine all as we feel that fire, that brightness of light, first within ourselves, and then allow it to pass through us, our crystalline being, to then raise you, initiates of the sacred fire, blessed saints upon earth, in this holy glory of beingness and virtue. Truly, when you desire to be virtuous in some way each day, we are there, and especially Virtuelle and Vestrea, to assist you in codifying not something that is limiting, something that is always transcendently glowing, victorious, pulsating. You see, each of these words that I am using in this message is meant to impel you higher, to aspire to God. Even the word spire within the word aspire gives you insight into the apex of attainment and beingness in God. All of these words that include this word, aspire, expire, inspire, respire, perspire, are meant to goad you to God, to impel you to the wonderment of that creative field, where through true respiration with the breath of the Holy Spirit, and inspiration also therefrom, you may truly move forward before your day is done and you offer your last breath in the final expiration unto the Holy Spirit. Yes, blessed hearts, Astriel and I are invested within this activity because it is a movement of the 5 crystal rays. Have you noticed over these 12 plus years that things do change? Conscious language has allowed you to transcend the former words and matrices within those words that many of you used for years and decades without thinking that there may even be a higher thought form or vocabulary of spirit that you could access. Wait till you see what you will be doing 12 years from now, blessed hearts. If you can imagine all manner of miraculous transcendent changes and then draw them forth into your world through acceptance, through nurturing, through obedience, and through surrender, then I can assure you that we will be even more involved in your affairs, in your daily work and service. And you, having gathered greater skeins of light unto you, your auric field, from your own causal body and the great blue causal body, there will be miracles manifesting day after day, heart friends appearing from all over the planet to support your work, and so many beautiful renderings of light through the creativity of heart friends everywhere, tied together not through bonds of darkness, tied through their tie to God and oneness, to that oneness divine that exists within every heart. O precious ones, devotees of Canada, we applaud your efforts over these last several months to invoke that light, to anchor that light, to provide light essences into the arena of action of your nation and her people. Oh, how we glory in the songs, the prayers, the wonderment of that wonderland of light and of the calls that you give that support so many souls and even save many from inharmony, darkness, and even diabolical things and events. If you only knew how magical are the words that you speak in inculcating light deep within the earth and within many, many cities, villages, and homes, you would be more liable to continue the work and be inspired with us to coalesce that creative selfhood in so many new and exciting magical offerings. I always aspire to know more of God, to feel more of God, and to co-create more with God. And if you would join me in these three aspirations, dearest ones, I know that you will be victorious in all your outer manifestations, all of your works, all of your service, all of your love creations. Finding God within allows you to solve the mystery of life. Remember this. Finding God within allows you to solve the mystery of life. Teach others and offer them keys to solving who they are as a God self-realized one. For in the process of their evolution, they truly will then, blessed ones, solve the mystery of their own lives and fulfill their destiny by God's grace in the light. We are purposeful as you are, and our one God desire is to fulfill God's purpose within, without, all about, now, tomorrow, eternally. Thank you.